Hello everyone, my name is Carol and this is Winter Haven Wisdom. Oh my goodness. And I'm here with you today on January 6th, Saturday, to do a angel message reading. It's a little later in the afternoon. I did have a personal reading this morning, so I'm a little behind schedule than usual. It's just about to get dark here and it's only 3 o'clock. The sun is gone and the clouds are moving in with the storm that's coming in. So anyways, let's get our angel reading underway. We have the energies for the new moon in Capricorn on the 11th. And interestingly enough, that'll be a 111 day. So there could be some kind of magical energy around that. We'll be pulling on that as we get a little closer. So Spirit, what do we have for our angel messages of the day? What can we tell the collective? Oh, getting a mixed bag here, guys. A lot wanting to come out. That's funny. Okay, bottom of the deck is disappointment. We had this out yesterday, right? Dealing with some disappointment in life. Time for the glasses. Okay, we have some fire energy here. We have some air energy. We have our spiritual energy. We have some earth energy. And the spiritual energy is the biggest again for us. So let's run through these and see what we're looking at. Okay, we have Mother Nature again. This is a 3. And I love that card. This woman just abundant, right? That would be like the Empress, I guess. It's a 3. The Empress is a 3. Then we have understanding. And this looks like a third eye kind of energy right here. We're coming into a period of understanding the situation we're in, maybe having some acceptance in it as well. This is a 17 and that breaks down to an 8. Then we have new beginnings, and this is a phoenix rising. So somebody's maybe gone through an enlightenment here, and they're rising like the phoenix. A new beginning. So we're heading into some new beginnings here in some situation in our life. We have the turning point back in the card, right? We had this out the other day where somebody is making a turn in their life. This is a turning point. They're going from some darkness into a brighter time in their life. And that's a 7. And then we have repression. And this is someone that's been burying their feelings, like repressing how they feel. And it's probably all finally is erupting from them, because we can try and bury our feelings, but they come out at the most inopportune times, right? When we get angry, we get all of the anger comes flowing out of us. When we're sad, all of the sadness comes out, that hurt, that pain. If you keep burying it and you don't work through it, it's going to keep coming up on you and impacting your relationships. So this is a 15, so that would be a 6. Then we have our earth energy here, support. And there's this came out in the Daily Tarot. There's someone there being comforted by a koala bear, right? That tenderness, that kind of love, that somebody has this kind of supportive energy to them. And that would be a 4. And then we have the energy of satisfaction. And this looks like a tiger holding a rose between their teeth, getting satisfied in some way. This would be the 9 of Pentacles kind of energy. And this is a single and available person, and 9 of Pentacles. And somebody may be feeling passionate right now. Satisfaction, being satisfied in what they're doing, having some satisfaction. So there we have 7, 15, 16, 17, 8, and then 9. Okay, it looks like we're going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 again. Then we have the energy of scrutiny, and I think this came out yesterday too. Somebody, no, it didn't. Scrutiny. This is somebody looking at you with a critical eye. That's scrutiny, isn't it? Let's check the book. Someone scrutinizing you, really assessing you, or you're doing that to someone. This would be air. I have learned that particularly clever ideas do not always stand up under close scrutiny. Conflict and misunderstandings often result from alternate approaches to the same goal. When diverse perspectives and personalities fail to meet on common ground, patience and respect can help to untangle the knot. The first step is to take stock of how you've added to the friction. What is your objective? By shifting your focus away from the strife and placing it squarely on yourself, you may find that your aim for a certain result has led you to make assumptions or to take others for granted. There might be a déjà vu quality to this time where it feels as though you've been in this kind of tangle before, or you may find that unsuspectingly you've been on someone else's radar. Scrutinize any patterns that intentionally or unwittingly have complicated your arrangements. Assigning blame resolves nothing. It simply diverts attention away from your own responsibility. With humility, sincerity, and an open mind, a troublesome situation can change in a respectful one where every voice is truly heard. Although this is not a light and breezy time, take it as an overdue reality check. By removing blinders that keep you from seeing the full picture, you can begin straightening out your affairs. It's time to get down, get real, and clean up your act. Become aware of your own or another's manipulative tactics that appear innocent but will create confusion, entanglements down the track. When determination is coupled with vigilance and integrity, success is assured. Insight requires open eyes without rose-colored glasses. A solid foundation cannot be built on the shaky ground of illusions or assumptions. And I think illusions yesterday in the energy, right? We had all that dreamy energy, right? And, you know, are you creating an illusion of a situation that isn't based in any reality? And this scrutiny is Spirit saying, scrutinize yourself and what's going on with you. How are you seeing yourself? How are you seeing your involvement in any kind of discord in your life? Take the blinders off and look at your situation with clear, fresh eyes and really scrutinize where you're at in life. And then we have this energy of blame, and that's been a regular energy that has come out here. Who or what are you blaming? And you can't assign blame to anyone for anything in your life. You can't blame anyone else. You have to take responsibility for you and your actions, your decisions that get you in any situation in your life. There's no point in blaming blame to anyone for anything. So that's an 8 energy. And then this scrutiny, an 11. So that's a master number we don't. So I'm glad I read that, because I was thinking someone was scrutinizing you. Well, they could be scrutinizing you, right? They could be taking a good hard look at you and doing it that way. But the intent of this card is to look internally and scrutinize yourself. And we have this 2, this focus energy, right? Focus on one thing at a time. Focus on the thing you're most passionate about. Then more fire energy around self-confidence. And in your situation, confidence is the key. Be confident. Triumph. Success is coming into you. You are reaching some milestones. It's happening for you. Triumph is coming in. A success. That's a 6 energy. And last, we have an energy of adaptability. And this is like a 7 of Wands energy. This is somebody that's in that that guarded kind of spiritual energy where they're protecting themselves, but they're going, you know, they're protecting their energy, their heart, their abundance, like, and from negative influences and things like that. And they go about life in that way. They're very careful with their energy. And this is about being adaptable. And this is a 7. Okay. Whoa. This feels heavy to me. I don't know who else is feeling this heavily. It's not a lot of heavy. The blame and the scrutiny, right? It's feeling heavy to me. Let's get out our you are in the wrong place. Wisdom of the Oracle. Spirit, what can you show us for today's angel message? What do we need to know for today's angel message? Bottom of the deck is Unfinished Symphony. And what number is this? This is a 10, so that goes down to a 1. This is about feeling like something in your life isn't finished, and maybe in fact that's the case. An unfinished symphony here on the bottom of the deck. Okay. We have co-creating back. This is working with spirit on manifesting your passion. That's a 4. That was out strong yesterday, as I remember, with higher power, right? That there's something larger than us assisting us with these energies. Then we have Poised, and this is a 3 card. This is like the divine feminine being in a energy to receive love and abundance into their lives. They're in a receiving energy, and that's very much with the divine feminine energy. Then we have a change is in the wind, and this is a 3 energy too. So maybe this is a change for the divine feminine. We have building blocks, and this is a 10, so this becomes a 1. And this is what you're doing, the collective here. Whatever we're doing, it's growing, it's building one step at a time, one day at a time, one action. Okay, whatever you're doing, it's growing, it's multiplying. Okay, that energy, whatever you're manifesting, whatever you're doing, it is growing. And don't give up. Then we have go the distance. And this is an energy of finish. Don't quit now. And that's what I just said, right? That's funny. You're almost to the finish line. Keep working. Keep pushing through. Keep manifesting. Change is coming. It's all going to work out for you. And this is an 11 card. So we have go the distance and scrutinize conditions in your life. Your involvement, other people's involvement. Go into situations with scrutiny, I guess. This column that's calling to me, maybe this is the energy we really need to work on here, is this column of 8, how it's developing. Understanding, blame, and self-confidence. It's just pulling my attention there. So these could be big energies for somebody. You know, your self-confidence, and how are you assigning blame in your life? You know, are you too hard on yourself? Are you blaming yourself for everything? You know, like we have to have forgiveness. We have to have forgiveness in our life. And understanding, right, of why things happen the way they do. Having a compassionate kind of energy will be important in whatever's going on here. Wow. Interesting energy today. And I feel that kind of energy. Let's do our soul's cosmic journey. What do do we need to know here for our angel messages today? Anything else, Spirit? Yep. Okay. Bottom of the deck is your effortless effort is fully required. And this is 9. This is a 3 energy here. So this is a message for the divine feminine. Your effortless effort is fully required. Okay. And we had this out yesterday. You will only see the way by making the way. That's our 11 energy. Just keep going forward on your path, right? When it's time, more will open up for you. Trust. The phoenix rises into joyful abundance. And we said we had that out here, right? We had the phoenix here, and this was a 0, a new beginning, like the fool energy. That's a phoenix. That's a phoenix. It's like a beginning fool energy starting here. Well, 0 is the fool in the tarot. This is a 7 energy here. And that's coming in under adaptability and turning point. We had a light grows brighter only by lighting another. So when you use your energy, your light to light someone else, right? And, you know, I did a personal reading this morning, and this person didn't see the beautiful light in them, and I helped them see it. And gosh, it feels good to do that for somebody. So many people think they don't have light in them when they really do, right? And, you know, I know at one time somebody crushed my light in me. And do they really crush your light, or do they crush your ability to see your light? And that was like an epiphany that came to me today, because I've always seen this person's light. But what they do is crush our ability to see our own light. So has somebody done that to you? Crushed, you know, put on blinders about yourself? Maybe that's that scrutiny energy. Maybe you're scrutinizing yourself too much. Maybe you're blaming yourself too much. That's scrutiny. Take your blinders off. That was a message in that. Okay, so this is a 2 energy, and that comes in with the focus and this passion you have. You know, you're shining with your passion, whatever it is for you. Then we have an old favorite here, the soul giraffe, right? See the bigger picture, see Father, see the things that other people aren't seeing, be the bigger person, okay? And that is a 5, 6, 7 energy. 7 energy is really growing strong today compared to the other ones. We've got how many cards here now for that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 sevens. The divine feminine is growing too. Okay, and more for the divine feminine. Allow your work to become your art. So, divine feminines, and remember, we all have divine feminine in us. Whatever you are doing for your work, I don't care what field you're in, be passionate about it. Make it your art. Okay? Make it your art. Look at the color match on these cards too, huh? And then more divine feminine energy. Your 111-year-old self, right? What would your ancestors say to you now? What would your older parent say to you? The elders in your family, how would they see you? What would they think about your situation? What kind of divine energy can you pull from this generation of yours? Okay. Those felt like, let's calm this down kind of energy. Let's smooth this out a little. What should we look at next? How are we on time? We're only at a half hour. We're doing good today. Let's get the angels and ancestors, since we were just talking about our 111-year-old selves, right? Angels and ancestors, what do you want to show us today for our angel reading? What do we need to know around this energy here that we have today on this January 6th, this very cold day? Okay, bottom of the deck is winter. Take care of your needs. Oh, did you get your milk and bread? Did you get your grill tank filled? Is your snowblower working? Are your shovels out? Are your salt and sand out? Right? I'm sorry, that's what I thought of, only because that's what's been going on here. And it's funny, like in the last few years here in New England, we haven't had any big storms, and this is probably the most significant one we've had in recent years. And I wanted to make a beef stew tomorrow, and I go to the market last night, and like the meat counter in the store was like completely wiped out. I was like, my goodness gracious, we have handled feet and feet and feet of snow here. And now we have one storm coming in with a foot, and everyone is losing their bloody mind. But it's a fun excitement kind of thing. Like, I think everyone's excited about a snowstorm. The different things you make and cook and bake, and the excitement of that first real storm. Okay, let's see what we have. We have this water guardian, and this is our first water energy here tonight. And this is connect with your emotions. Oh, with all this energy down here, this grounded pentacle energy, this air energy, this knowledge and truth energy that's coming in around blame and scrutiny, the spiritual energies. We're going to start feeling all this. Somebody's going to be in trouble. But maybe this column here is where we need to connect our emotions to. this self-confidence, this blame energy. Who are you blaming and why? It's time to stop blaming and have some more compassion and understanding in a situation, okay? So that's where that water energy is going in this reading. We have the Knight. Be brave and honest. So yeah, we have to, you know, you have to have courage. I think this is like that Phoenix rising, right? Be brave and be honest in your life. Okay. The Oracle, wait for important information. I believe this came out yesterday. And this is kind of that divine, feminine receiving energy. So I'm putting that over there. Protection, Guardian. Drop your shields. Are you too boundaried up? Are you too guarded? Do you have too many walls around you? And we talked about this the other day in one of the readings, and release some of the boundaries. Put your guard down, relax, and let this energy come into you, okay? And I'm seeing that as a feminine energy too. Wise one, go within your current situation. Go within your current situation. I don't know where to put that. Let's see. Where do I see this? I almost wish these came with numbers too, but I need to feel where this goes. I'm going to put it down with this support energy, this co-creating energy, this higher power number. You know, the higher power could be hermity, and wise one fits with hermity. Guardian angels, you are not alone. And well, that would certainly, for me, go with the higher power energy. And know that we are never alone. We always have ourselves, our higher self, and our connection to spirit. Spring, see your seeds grow. I think, you know, spring is going to be a big time here for this collective, for this group. Those of you that watch this channel, I think we have been manifesting. We are co-creating. We're stepping into our passions and the things that light us up and make us happy. And we're going to see real growth around springtime. So we had that go the distance energy, right? Keep going. Don't give up now. The finish line is there. Keep pushing. Keep going through. You're going to make it. And last we have Fire Guardian, and that's ignite your passions. And, you know, we have the Phoenix rising, right? This turning point that's coming on, this new beginning, and it's time to ignite your passions. And all right, that's around this focus energy, right? This two, lighting someone else's, you know, bringing out their light. It grows brighter. And ignite this kind of passion and being focused in it. Okay, let's go to the map energy now. And see what wants to come out as a message. Okay, spirit guides, saints, angels. What can we add here to our angel messages? What can help the collective in understanding these energies more? What wants to come through, Spirit? Whoa, that was something. Wow, okay. I just felt like a lot wanted to come out here, so I just went with the flow of it. Solitude. What could be more solitude than a lighthouse? Shine your light, right? If you're in a lighthouse, shine that light. And that's a 4. Okay, I'm going to pull the book on this only because this is a newer deck and I won't know all of these energies. I know a few because we've already read on them. Okay, first out, this is a 10, which goes down to a 1, and this is rock bottom. And look at this. It's like a hallway, and you can't go any further. You've come to the end of the road, the bottom of it. And even if you turn it upside down, it's the same thing. I just want to surrender and acceptance are the keys to freedom. As difficult as it may be to accept it, it seems that you've reached a point where you can go no further in the same manner in which you have been doing things. Perhaps you've hit a proverbial brick wall or experienced a deep sense of loss and don't know where to turn. The old way of doing things may be discarded fully in order to move onward and upward. A new direction and a new strategy are called for. The only way out is through surrender. Accept things as they are and admit that you have no idea what to expect next. If you wait in that heartfelt moment of release, then a stairway will appear like magic, and all manner of synchronicities will show you the way to higher ground. The rock bottom card is a sign that a miracle is about to occur, but only if you let go completely. Well, how do you like that? Aren't I glad I read that? Because, I don't know, I like it when I follow my intuition, boy, I'll tell you. So, when you completely let go, when you completely surrender, that you accept that you don't know where things are going in any situation in your life. Maybe you're wondering about a love situation developing. Maybe you're wondering about a work situation. Admit that you don't know. Accept that you don't know. You know, accept it. I accept it. I accept I don't know what's going on in my own life. Well, that's not true. I know what I'm doing, right? I know where I want to go. I know what my intentions are, but I don't know how tomorrow's going to work out or what's going to happen. And I'm learning to like that. I'm learning to enjoy the mystery of it, the wonder of it all. And yeah, who knows? I completely surrender. And I encourage you all to just let it go. Stop worrying about it and let it go. Magical map shifter. It's an angel. She's got some wings. She's got some celestial energy around her. She's holding a bunch of feathers. Looks like she has a compass for a heart. Let's take a look at this magical map shifter. And this would be a 7 card, so kind of a spiritual energy, that energy that's growing here, the Phoenix rising energy. Spirit orchestrates everyone's destiny. Oh, I was close there. When the magical map shifter card arrives, it comes with a mission to make you aware of the people who come into your life to impact your personal growth. Perhaps you may meet a soulmate whose presence invites you to be the best you that you can be, or someone who leads you out of difficulty and into a place of safety or success. Pay attention to those individuals who cross your path today and cause you to reflect on your own journey. Be awake and aware, and you'll recognize them for the important change agents they are. Your whole perspective about who you are and why you're here will shift. The magical map shifter always initiates you into a better version of yourself. And, you know, I want to say for me and my experience with this, you know, this is a collective reading, so I can only reflect on this as I see it. And, you know, it was the observation that I had for this personal reading I did today, and how they didn't see their light, right? And how I shifted her perspective, and I came into her life and did that for her. And you may have somebody coming into your life that does that for you, that you could overhear somebody talking. Somebody significant could be coming into your life. Remember, a miracle may be happening here because you have nowhere left to go. And when you really surrender, something amazing could happen. And yeah, that this person has the ability to shift your life. And I kind of said this to the person I was reading there the morning, because she came in with a lot of questions, and that came out in the reading, right? And I'm like, maybe this illumination is me right now here talking to you and giving you these messages. Maybe this is going to be the perspective change you need to make this change in your life. So somebody may be coming into your life like that, is what I'm saying. So we know that's a 7 energy, biggest energy here today. Then we have moonlight, and well, we have that new moon coming up, and it may be significant for us here. Just going to take a quick peek because I think I get this one. Yeah. This is about your intuition. And if we have a lot of blocks up, if you're really guarded, drop your shields. It blocks your intuition, okay? So to be the clearest vessel you can be for communication and to let it guide you, you have to drop your guards, okay? And really open yourself up to your intuitions. Because when we're hurt or something, the first thing we do is put up guards, right? We're never going to let this happen to us again. And we block the very thing that we need to get the communication to even heal. And that's our spiritual connection. And this is the connection to spirit guides, but it's also your connection to your soul and your higher self. Okay, so drop those guards. Pay attention to your intuition, to the signals and the signs you're getting, okay? And trust your intuition. There's been so many times in my life that I knew, oh, if I could go back now on some situations, and I can't. And I realistically know I can't. But there were times in my life where I was so clear on energy And I would suppress that because I didn't want to hurt somebody's feelings, or I didn't want to say the wrong things. And had I had the courage to speak in the way I knew I should be speaking sometimes, I could have transformed situations instead of being afraid of it. Don't be afraid of your intuition. It is never going to mislead you, misguide you. It will do nothing but protect you and guide you into the right directions in life. And to do that, you have to be open to the sensitivities in life. You have to be able to read energy and all of that. And we all have this ability. But if this card is coming out in this population, this angel readings, you are already empathetic. You already have these kinds of energies about you. And we have this whole repression energy. You may feel like your spiritual, like your intuition is repressed. And it's because you have to drop your guards. You have to open yourself up to receive. This could be a message for a divine feminine who feels like she's not getting her intuitive hits, okay? You got to drop your guards. You got to drop your guards. Say it one more time. You got to drop your guards, okay? That's what that energy is. Next, we have slow and steady, and this came out the other day. Whatever your, this is divine feminine energy, just slow and steady wins the race, always. Seven, rescue. Hot air balloon coming in with a telescope, looking in closely on something. Waterfall, cleansing, right? Lush green earth, like appearing, like he's looking for a place to land, a place of safety. And he has this island that just emerges out of nowhere that's abundant with life. And there's a person waiting there. So is somebody going to come in and rescue you, or are you going to rescue someone else? You are always safe and secure and free to be yourself. Asking for help isn't easy for many successful people. However, that's what you need to do now as you expand your life. If you find yourself troubled, you can expect help with whatever issue is at hand now. You need only ask, and assistance will come your way. The most important support you can expect is from Spirit. Get into a right relationship with the divine, and you'll see the many conditions line up as if by magic to provide you with all the help you need. Ask and you will receive. There is no need to fear. Safety is a place within. So again, a message about dropping the cards and opening yourself up and not being afraid to ask for help. Even if you are successful, successful people still have problems. We all do. We all have situations in our life that we need help and assistance with. And it's okay to ask your angels and ancestors and pray to the divine. There is help and support out there, and you never have to be in a state of fear or worry. Okay, that's another 7 energy with the rising of this phoenix coming out to life. Mountain. And the moon is shedding light on the mountain. You may be been on this journey of climbing this mountain, feeling like you never were going to get the top. And you're getting there. You're getting there slow and steady. You're getting up there. Sorry for looking in the book so much. And that's how I take up so much time, right? Mountain. You have the capacity to flow around any obstacle. This is the time to adapt. Yeah, this is like, instead of climbing it, flow around it, flow with the energies around it. You may think that something is unreachable, unattainable, and it's not. Just keep flowing, work around it. Instead of trying to go over it or through it, go around it. And that's a 6 energy. And it's funny, in this the moon energy stood out for me. And the repression energy with the, it looks like a mountain, right? Side of a mountain. This person repressing some kind of worry, an unsurmountable kind of energy, what they can get past. Then we have the dragon's lair. And this is a 10, which would go to a 1. We have a lot of 10 energy, and I can't even imagine what this is. You are always protected and divinely directed. You have a remarkably internal warning system that lets you know when things are out of alignment. You're about to enter dangerous territory, so tread carefully and be aware of your surroundings. The path you're on now is one that will challenge you to the core. That said, peril is also exciting and exhilarating, like the danger you feel before you enter a new relationship, knowing that you'll be changed forever. A life lived fully isn't lived only in safety. A new experience is calling to you, one that will test your courage. The choice is yours, but there is greater value in risk-taking than remaining unchallenged. New territories are waiting to be discovered. Don't be afraid of new. Don't be afraid of change. Don't be afraid of a new beginning. Right? Don't be afraid of the challenges that might come up for you on this new path you're on, okay? Don't be afraid. And then 3, the Wizard of Awareness. So is this someone that's going to bring awareness into your life, or are you the Wizard of Awareness? It's a divine feminine energy. Your soul knows best. Be still and observe. Mindfulness is about being observant and remaining neutral about what goes on in the world around you. This applies to the environment within you too. If you struggle inside yourself, stepping into an observer position gives you a new, powerful perspective that neutralizes any discomfort or overexcitement. You have the capacity to see things clearly now, unencumbered by opinion or desire. Wearing the world as a loose garment requires you to adopt a sense that nothing that happens to you is personal. People come and go, experiences evolve from one state to another in a continual shifting and change, no matter how much you want things to stay the same. The wisdom of awareness asks you to give up your need to define or limit what you're experiencing now. It's all good. Let it be and watch the miracle unfold without any direct influence from you. Oh. And one of the things that I always say is I am neutral to outcomes in my life. When we have good expectations or bad expectations, right? That's frustrating. So I am just like neutral to any outcomes. Any action I take in life now, I'm neutral to the outcome. That I will handle the outcome whatever way it comes to me. I know I have survived situations in my life 100% of the time, and I will continue to do that 100% of the time. Things are always working out for me. Bam! Okay, let's review our energies. We have this big divine feminine energy here. First, the Fool energy, new beginning, right? We had our Mother Nature energy, poised and ready to receive. Changes in the air. Allow your work to become your greatest art. There's nothing you need to do for this to happen. Just fully surrender. What would your elders tell you about the situation you're with? How can their wisdom guide you? Oracle, wait for important information. Drop your shield so you get the intuitive hits. Slow and steady, right? Just keep going with the flow. Steady, moving forward. And the Wizard of Awareness, right? That neutral to the outcome. Neutrality to the process. Giving it up. Let spirit handle it. We have this 2 energy with focus. Focus on your passions. Focus on the things that make you happy. A light grows brighter only by lighting another. And Fire Guardian, ignite your passion and focus on it. This 10 energy of this building block. Something is growing, it's building. Whatever you're envisioning, focusing on. You've hit the end. You're at the end. Fully surrender. Just fully give it up to spirit. There's nothing left I can do. It's whatever's going to happen is going to happen. And understand that in this new cycle, you may run into some things you have to handle in this change that's coming. But isn't that life? There's nothing in life that isn't going to bring us a challenge. But you may be on a path that is going to have its challenges. Maybe it's more problematic than some other types of careers. Like this here, what I've picked is 100% dependent on the internet. Now, I have a snowstorm coming, which is a heavy, wet one. I live in a very tree area. I am in Royal Woods, and it's not unusual for me to lose power. I lose power, I lose internet. So I'm trying to be adaptable and shift, and what can I do different? So I'm going to be working on a few readings tonight. I'm going to try and get all my Sunday readings done, because I have had the worst luck with these Sunday readings, and I have learned enough about this process and the different things that happen, and I am going to avoid it. And after I finish this, I'm going to get my dinner done, and then this evening I'm going to sit here and do those Sunday readings, so that if the power goes out later in the evening, at least I will have my Sunday readings done. Okay, so it's energy like that. Okay, then we had the 4 energy with support is all around us. You know, this compassionate kind of support energy from spirit, the co-creating energy with spirit, the higher power. There's higher forces at work here. The hermiting kind of energy, spiritual connection, the wise one. Grow within your current circumstance. Guardian angel, you are not alone. Don't ever feel like you're alone. And spring, you see your seeds grow. You know, that slow and steady, that go the distance, that don't give up, the change, all of that, the building blocks, it's happening for you. 6 energy, 6 of swords here, triumph, 6 of wands rather, triumph. You know, happiness coming in here, success. There's a repression energy going on here. Somebody's repressing feelings. Somebody may be in a situation they feel is unsurmountable. Something you can't get over, get past, conquer. And Spirit is saying, stop struggling, trying to get over or go through it. Just go around it, navigate your way around a problem. And then moonlight, drop your guard so that you can get your intuitive flow again back if you feel you've lost it. And also trust your intuition. Trust what you're feeling. Trust what you know. We have this turning point energy now. Someone has a new beginning. They've turned a corner. They're rising like a phoenix. In joyful abundance. They're being brave and honest. Someone may be coming into your life, or you may be that someone in someone's life who's going to bring a perspective on something that's going to change somebody's life. Really change the course of their life because of what you can share with them or what they'll share with you. I forget what the meaning of this card was already. Soul giraffe, see bigger, see farther than anyone else. Now I have to look this up. How can I forget that already? Oh, this was about asking for spirit to help. It's okay to ask for help. That could be you in the middle of the mountain, right? That's you there, your higher self. You're never alone. Spirit's always with you. And don't be afraid to ask for help, because they have a telescope right to you, and they will come in with help in the nick of time, okay? And then adaptability, being able to flow with the energies and adapt to what's happening in your life. Then our 8 energy, this tougher energy here, this understand, be understanding, compassionate, forgiving. Blame, who are you blaming? Why are you blaming them? Are you blaming yourself too much? In all situations in life, our self-confidence is the key. And connect with your emotions, right? Get in there and deal with some of this repression, this blame that's going on. We had this is the 9 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles is a single, independent, confident person who's, this is about satisfaction in life, feeling satisfied. You will only see the way by making the way, right? And being comfortable with that, admitting you don't know. You don't know what's going to happen on your path. Like, I don't know what's going to happen here. But you're committed to going the distance on it. And Spirit wants you to scrutinize. Really look at the situations in your life and scrutinize them heavily. Are you assigning blame to something that should be your responsibility? Be careful of that. Because it's easy to blame something on somebody else. Some things that happen in your life. And sometimes it's us. And we have to admit that when that happens. All right. I'm feeling like a little bit of sacred destiny today. I'm not feeling the forest. I'm feeling the destiny. So let's wrap this up. So I guess the message here is, Divine Feminine, drop your guards and be ready to receive, right? Something's happening here. A new beginning coming in. Okay, spirit guides. What do we have going on here? Bottom of the deck is potential. There's great potential for something to happen here, for this all to come together the way you are envisioning it, okay? There's great potential for it to happen, but there's no guarantee. As long as there's free will in this world, there's no guarantee of anything, okay, people? We have this energy that's been coming out regularly in these readings. The truth is coming in. You may have a piece of the truth, but you don't have all the truth. Don't assume you do. You've got to hear the other side of truth. There's a transformation going on. Yes, there is. And change is coming in. Change has slowly been sleeping in here. We've seen it in the energies. Okay, and look at the color match on these first cards that came out. Where do you see this? Inner peace is coming in. Spirit really wants you to be at peace. And if you notice that theme in here, give it up, right? Fully surrender. Please bring yourself into a state of peace. Surrender. When you completely surrender, this miracle is going to come in. When you surrender, when you relax, when you let go of the fear and all these other energies, when you have this inner peace, that's when this divine timing is going to happen. But we've got to bring ourselves to a place of inner peace. Stay in the flow, right? Keep manifesting. Flow with the energies day in and day out, okay? As they ebb, you know, just keep going with them. Try to have some periods of stillness in your life. It's in this stillness that you'll get the intuitive hits, the downloads, okay? And more than that, it's a stillness in your energy. Don't feel so chaotic inside. And if you are, that's when you need to scrutinize yourself, right? Like, take a deep dive. And what is really coming up for me that I need to heal and release, okay? And then leadership. You may be coming into a period of real leadership in your life. People may be seeing you as a leader, maybe in your field or your career, what you do, okay? Just with your energy, you may be coming off very wise and knowledgeable, and that leadership is going to be important. But do you see all this purple here? And wonders. The world is full of magical wonder, and I talk about it a lot out in the universe and in the world. To get out there and explore it and enjoy it. Be marveled by it when it happens to you. When the synchronicities happen. And they do happen. Okay, and I just want to pull purple here, that color. Purple is, oh my goodness, it's the third eye. Because this is all purple. It's that third eye energy. And what card did I see that on here? There was one card I thought today. I thought, oh, that's the third, oh, right here. Understanding. Soul giraffe. Your third eye is important here, okay? What you can see, what you know. You've got to trust your intuition. I know I'm talking to somebody. Somebody knows. Somebody knows the truth. They know. They know you know. All right. There you have it. That is our angel reading for today. They know, you know. Whatever situation that is for you. Okay, use your third eye, people. Develop that third eye and open to your intuition. Be an open vessel for communication with spirit. Okay? Drop your guards and let that information flow in. Okay? And, you know, spirit often communicates with us when we're sleeping, so get a pad of paper, put that on your nightstand, and when you wake up in the morning, if you wake up with a couple of words, write them down. If you wake up with a song in your head, that's a really important message. Look up that song. All those kinds of things. I recommend a pad by the side of your bed to those first thoughts in the morning when you wake. Because that's when I get a lot of my downloads. Okay. Just waiting to see if anything else was going to come in for me to tell you. Okay, I think we're clear now. The vessel is clear. I've emptied out everything spirit piled in there. Okay, everyone, thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting the channel. If you're new here, I invite you all to subscribe. We'd love to have you with us as we build this channel and grow and learn from each other and heal. If you're in New England, have a fun snowstorm, okay? And I'll see you back here tomorrow with the Sunday All Signs reading, God willing. Okay. Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye.